Let's take a look at this problem. We got 35 x squared minus 17x plus 2. Now I want to factor it. First method we look at is GCF, but all three terms don't have anything in common. Next method is grouping, 4 more terms. That doesn't fit. These are only 3 terms. PSD, x squared, x, no x, but there's no number in front of the x squared. That doesn't fit. The next one is key number, and that's one that actually works, because you have an x squared, x, no x, and there's a number in front of your x squared. Key number, we take the number at the beginning times the number at the end, so we take 35 times 2, which gives us 70. And we'll create our PSD table based upon 70. P, in the P column, we list all products give us 70. 1 times 70, 2 times 35, 3, no, 4, no, 5 times something. 14. 6, no, 7 times 10, 8, no, 9, no. Okay, now in our S column we add these two together. 1 plus 70 is 71, 2 plus 35 is 37, 5 plus 14 is 19, 7 plus 10 is 17. In the difference column we subtract smaller from larger. 70 minus 1 is 69, 35 minus 2 is 33, 14 minus 5 is 9, 10 minus 7 is 3. The number we're looking for is a number in our middle term, which is 17, which is right here. So we're going to use 7 and 10. And what we do is we rewrite our middle term using those two numbers. Now our larger number in the P column that we're going to use, which is the 10, is always going to be the same sign as the middle term, which is negative. So we got negative 10x. Now a number with circles in the S column, S for same signs, that means they're both going to be positive, both be negative. Since we already said the 10 was negative, then the 7 has to be negative, because they have to be the same signs. Now use factoring by grouping. Group first two terms together, group last two terms together. Now the first two terms have a 5 and an x in common. It's my GCF. Now leaves 7x minus 2. Now second group doesn't have anything in common, but my first term is negative. And if your first term is negative, you always factor out a negative. So I'll factor out a negative 1, and that would leave us 7x minus 2. Again, our goal is to get these parentheses the same, which they are. So I can factor out the 7x minus 2 out in front. And to see what goes in your second set of parentheses, you can cross out those 7x minus 2's. And what isn't crossed out is what goes in here. So this becomes 5x minus 1. And that's our answer.